Ron DeSantis is very soon going to be announcing his run for the presidency, and that's been known for a very long time. But one thing that is not being addressed in this whole situation, people are saying, I just don't understand. Hear that a lot. Just don't understand. Why is it that these other people that want to run for the Republican presidential nomination will not say anything negative about Donald Trump? There is a reason for this, and it is perfectly obvious to me, Mr. Obvious. It's that no one, if Trump is available to run for the Republican nomination, no one will beat him. No one will come within shouting distance of beating him. The Republican Party has sold its soul for power and money. Lies don't matter. Whether people live or die, this does not matter. The public good is the farthest thing from their mind. Power and money is the name of the game. And so they will follow any demonic individual in order to reach their goal of power and money for themselves. Maybe there's someone in Republican leadership that thinks, if I keep my job, then I'll be able to do some good for my constituents. But to do my job, I have to suck Donald Trump's breast in order to keep my job. That is why you won't find any Republican nominee for the Republican presidency saying anything negative about Donald Trump. They cannot win. If he is available to run, he will have the nomination. What all these people are banking on is that he won't be able to run. Donald Trump has gotten away and gotten away and gotten away and gotten away with crimes over and over and over and over again. He really does feel that the law does not apply to him. And based on past experience, he's sure right. But the walls are closing in because just like Al Capone in Chicago, you get away with it and you get away with it and get away with it and get away with it until you don't get away with it. And then you've got a 7 or 8 digit number at the Bureau of Prisons for the feds, and you get to go to the commissary and buy a $4.95 2-ounce sunscreen for yourself. That is what all these people are, just playing the odds. Doesn't cost them anything to say they're available to run for president. And if Donald Trump is in prison, it's going to be awfully hard. He's going to be behind the 8 ball to really run an effective campaign. That is what all the other Republicans who are saying, I'll run for president, I'll run for president. What they're actually saying is, I'll run for president if Donald Trump is not available to run for president. Well, that's a throw of the dice. Doesn't cost anything spectacular. Get a little bit of exposure for yourself. And if Donald Trump is not available because he's sitting in a prison cell or because he's too busy fighting off one criminal charge after another, then it will just be an opening for who's ever most available to step in at that point if Donald Trump is not available. However, if he is available to run, he will have the nomination and all these other persons will back off.